So we have a lot of new spaces for our athletes to take advantage of. The first one is Hauser Field House. Has now been converted into an athlete-only weight room, so we can get in there and get all of our strength training done. We have a couple areas out in the stadium, the football stadium, Musselman Stadium. We have an area that is set up with bumper plates and platforms where we can do Olympic-style weightlifting. We also, at the other end of the stadium, down by the facilities shed, we have an area set up with non-traditional type strength training. So the strongman stuff that you probably have seen on television with tire flips and slosh pipes and sandbags and all those different implements, sledgehammers. So we can do some strength training in non-traditional ways and still accomplish our goals. And then obviously we have the turf fields and the grass fields, Shirk, Clark, and all the other grass fields that we can use for spark training as well. When we did that and moved the strength equipment over to Hauser, that opened up space in Hortensio where the free weight equipment was before. We left some free weight in there for the general student population, but that allowed us more space where we could spread out the cardio equipment, which is more popular with the general student population. Out in the stadium, as well as in Hauser, all these spaces to get in. When they enter the facility, we're going to do three things. We're going to check their temperature. We're going to see that they filled out the Medicat questionnaire to see if they're symptom-free. And then the third thing is to show that they've got a water bottle filled with water. My first goal for everything that we do in strength and conditioning is safety. And right now, the biggest part of that is all of our COVID guidelines, our CDC guidelines, the social distancing, sanitation, all the things that go along with that, our temperature checks, Medicat symptoms. That's my number one thing. Also, in terms of safety, is making sure we're doing things properly. So we have a coach with them every time, coaching them up on proper technique and all the things that go into that. The other thing, every strength program that I develop, the number one goal is injury prevention. I want every program to be geared towards allowing athletes to go through a full season of competition at the college level and withstand the rigors of that physically. The second goal that we have is very obvious, and that's enhancing their performance. We want to do everything that we can to get them as close to their genetic potential as we possibly can. So it's going to be very sport specific, so depending on the sport, it may be strength, power, speed, agility, anaerobic conditioning, aerobic conditioning. All those different factors that go into each individual sport will be programmed into each workout as well.